Hi guys, it's Heather and I have a new Instant Pot recipe for you, and I call this one All the Beans Chili. And the reason I call it All the Beans Chili is it starts out with 4 different kinds of beans. So I do a half a cup of 4 different kinds of beans. We got your pinto beans and some, these are Great Northern beans. Any kind of white beans, so navy beans, any kind of white beans. And then we got the black beans, okay, and then we got some light red kidney beans. Now I got started before I started the video and I made them in my Instant Pot. And what I did was I measured out a half a cup of each kind of beans, so that's a total of 2 cups of beans, and then I soaked them. I ended up soaking them all night because that was a mistake, but it's okay. And then I cooked them in the Instant Pot on manual pressure for 20 minutes with enough water to cover the beans. So that's what it looks like when it's all done. And then I'm going to put it back in the Instant Pot and put my other ingredients. Okay, so I want to start with this is a 26-ounce container of chopped tomatoes. Now, if I would have had Rotel, which is the kind of tomatoes that has the green chilies in it, that would even be better, but this is what I had, so I'm using it. I am using this aseptic box. Some people think that tomatoes are not good with the BPA that they line cans with because they're so acidic, tomatoes. So anyway, I'm using my container of palm, so that's going to go in here. The next thing I have is some Chinese mushrooms. So these start out dehydrated, and then I rehydrate them with boiling water. And I got these. This is what's left, but you can see how big this bag was. It started out as 1 pound of Mushroom House dry stir-fried blend, and the kind it has in it is dried oyster mushrooms, champignon, I'm probably saying that wrong, shiitake slices, wood ear, Namiko, and Namiko mushrooms. So it just comes like this, and they're dehydrated, and then you add water. And I don't have a specific amount. I just do it till it covers the top of the mushrooms, and I let them sit for at least an hour. And so this started out as a dry cup, and then now that it's rehydrated, I'm sure it's more than that. So that's going to go in. Now, you can use any kind of mushrooms that you like, but I really do like these, and I think they give it a really great flavor. Okay, the next thing that I have is 2 cups of celery, and celery is just good for you, and it kind of disappears. My idea of chili is sneaking in all the veggies. Just get them all in there. So I'm going to put in the cup of celery. 2 cups of celery. And that was probably about 3 or 4 stalks. And I even thought to measure stuff, which I usually don't. Okay, so this is 2 cups of grated carrot. Now, normally I use carrot coins or, just chopped carrots, but I had these grated carrots, and I made another batch of this chili, and it came out great with the grated carrots. So I'm going to go ahead and use that, and also because I got a huge bag of grated carrots and I want to use it up. Okay, and then the last thing, or could have been the first thing, is 2 cups, approximately a little bit more, of some onions. And these happen to be, I used a purple one and a white one. It's just whatever kind you have on hand. You don't need a specific kind. Okay. I'm going to put all of these in here, and then I'm going to stir it up, and then I'm going to decide, sorry about that, I'm going to decide if I want to add more tomatoes, and I think I do. Because what you need is enough liquid in there. I'm going to show you. Let me just take it out and show you. See how there's not very much liquid? It's just all my veggies in there and my beans and stuff. There's a little bit of liquid in the beans. But I think I want to go ahead and add that other thing of tomatoes. So we're going to say 2 of these 26-ounce things of tomatoes. And I need to grab my kitchen scissors. Hang on one sec. Ta-da! Kitchen scissors. Okay. So let me open that up. And the way that you open these guys up is you just push their little flaps up and then cut across the top. If you've never used those kind of aseptic cartons, they're pretty neat. It works pretty well. Okay, since these tomatoes were finely chopped tomatoes, so they're a lot more kind of saucy, so it's going to add more liquid to my chili. Okay, and I'm going to kind of keep stirring it all down together because that seems like it works a lot better. Okay, it's flying, you guys. All right, now the next thing I need is to add my garlic, and I'm going to add 4 kind of big cloves of garlic. So let me do that. This garlic press makes it quick work. Just bam, rub it against the side, fish it out of there. Repeat that a few times. And so in goes all the garlic. And then, after I add the garlic, I'm going to add some spices, and then I'm going to set the Instant Pot again. So hang on just a second here. Get the rest of them in there. All right, 1 more clove of garlic going in. Okay, so that's 4 cloves of garlic, kind of big ones. Okay, we're almost done. I'm almost ready to set the Instant Pot. We just need some spices, which is going to be 2 tablespoons of chili powder. And this is just mild chili powder. I'm going to put in 2 big tablespoons of that. Okay, and then I'm a wimp, so I don't like it too hot, so I just put in just a couple sprinkles of this chipotle powder. If you like it hotter, then you could do that, or you could add some jalapeno peppers or something to yours. Okay, then I'm going to put in a teaspoon of the smoked paprika and a teaspoon of cumin. So we got smoked paprika. Oops, that's way too much. Good thing it doesn't matter if you get too much, right? And finally, here's my ground cumin. You could also put in some liquid smoke if you like it, to kind of give you a smoky flavor. Okay, I'm going to give it 1 more stir. Now, you notice I don't use salt. I'm going to use something called Benson's Table Tasty that tastes a lot like salt, but isn't. But I'm going to do that at the end. If you do use salt, even if you use regular salt, always do it at the very end, never while you're cooking your beans, because it'll make your beans tough. So you always want to add the salt after if you're making beans. Okay, so the Instant Pot is set on sealing. I have it on sealing. I'm going to do manual pressure, and this is going to be only for 10 minutes. Because remember, my beans are already cooked. So it's all set to go. All right, it's going to start as soon as the pressure gets hot, and then it's going to cook for 10 minutes, and I'll be back with you to show you the chili. That little song is telling me it's getting started. It's heating it up. All right, I'll see you in a minute when I have the chili made. Talk to you soon. All right, I'm back, and as you can see from the Instant Pot, it's about 20 minutes after the timer went off. So it was, it cooked for an additional 10 minutes. And I'll show you what it looks like now. Smells good. Okay, whoops. Okay, So before I show you, I just want to do one thing, and that is I did decide that I wanted to put liquid smoke in it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm putting in 1 capful, which seems like it's about a teaspoon. So I'm putting in 1 capful of Wright's liquid smoke hickory flavor. Okay. And then this is one more ingredient that I really like in chili, and that is it's a sweet potato. So this is a large one. It's around 2.5 cups of cut up sweet potato. And I know that that might sound kind of funny, but it's going to be delicious in there because the sweet from the sweet potato mixed with the spicy from the chili powder and the onions and garlic, it just makes it taste incredible. And it's so good for you. You know, sweet potatoes have fiber, they have beta carotene, they have all kinds of good stuff for you. So I'm going to go ahead and just mix that right in. What I did to cook the sweet potato was I just baked it in the oven for, I roasted it for about an hour at 400 degrees. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to give it all a really good mix, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. Oops. I'm a messy cook. Good thing I have a dog. Okay. So I'm going to pull it out of the Instant Pot. You'll notice that the sides of the Instant Pot are kind of, they're stainless steel and they're tempered so they're not as hot. And that's about as much as I can turn it without it spilling out of the pot. So I want to make sure that I don't spill it everywhere. But you can see how good that looks. And now I'm going to show you a little bit closer. And we'll see how it tastes. Because that's the big question, right? Okay. So I'm going to put some in the cup. Yum. And here's the chili, yummy, all over the side. Okay, I gotta see how this tastes. I gotta blow it because you know it was just in the Instant Pot a little while ago. That is so yummy. It is not too spicy or too sweet. Everything's cooked through. It just tastes awesome. The carrots are tender. It's really, really yummy. I hope you'll try this, especially if you have family members that don't necessarily like veggies or beans. Almost everybody likes chili, and it tastes really good. And that sweet potato in there is just what the cook ordered to make it be perfect for anybody in your family. So try some chili in your Instant Pot. This is all the beans and all the flavor and all the good stuff. And I'm going to have some more. See you next time. Talk to you soon.